Morning, Rianne. How you doing?
Hello, Will. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So, thank you for spending a bit of time. We were showing you how to log in and use Cascade3d Connected Care today. So the first thing, have you got your login instructions from the care provider?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so that's been sent through to you. That's it. Keep a note of that because you can see most importantly in there is your login for your site and your password. So you can need those. And it's also got the website address for you to pick to actually get logged in to start with. Okay, so I'll do the login today. I'll do everything so you can see what's happening, but ask any questions as we go. So I'm just going to now start sharing my screen. And we're going to go to the Cascade website, which you've got in that login document. And you can see that I've logged into the site. I've got my site name and my password all ready to go.
Brilliant.
So we are logging into site 409. And you can see we've got some boxes up on the screen now, which we're just going to walk through. The first box in the top left corner is our summary status. Now, this is really useful just to check very quickly. All you have to do is say, when was the last message received? Because then you can see that was a minute ago. It's all working. You're getting lots of nice data through. There's some activity in the kitchen, the last appliance use, things like that, just for you to check what's happening. But the most important thing for you to do is to be checking the timeline. So you can see the person you want to just keep a check on in the house, what they're doing, where they're up to, and how to use this. And that's the main purpose of our little meeting today. Okay. So the activity auto timeline, the easiest way to look at it is to use the controls at the top here that you can see. First button to press is the expand button, because that will take you out into an expanded view just so you can see nothing else apart from the timeline. And you can then use the other controls. Because this is live data, you can see at the moment we have a motion detector firing motion back from the kitchen. This will continue to refresh. So if you want to look at some of the data on its own, the best thing to do is press pause. So the timeline's not going to keep moving, because when you find a bit you're interested in, you don't want it to update. Then you can use the zoom buttons. So I can zoom out to start looking at the data. So if we just look at today as a summary on its own, I can see the house we're looking at. There's activity in the bedroom about 6:30 in the morning, so someone getting up. Then some more activity about 8 o'clock. And then later on there, we've got some activity in the greenhouse. This house has some interested gardeners, so there's some activity in the greenhouse, activity in the office and the kitchen. All the blue lines are motion detectors, and they just show when there's activity taking place in one of those areas where the motion detectors is located. The orange lines on our timeline are appliances. You can see here at the moment there's a fridge activation a couple of times, so someone getting some milk out of the fridge or something like that. And then the green lines are door detectors, so you can see someone's gone in and out the back door, possibly come back in, because there's not a lot of activity in the house apart from that. And there's some activity now, but I guess I know where this site is. It's quite a nice sunny day there, so I imagine they could be in and out the garden quite a bit today. We've got two blank lines here with a washing machine and television use. They're currently blank because those appliances or those plugs are not being used. But if I want to go back and just check they're working, I can scroll by clicking and dragging all back through the evening, back through the night, and you can see there the television was used all night and the washing machine was used in the daytime. Okay, but the easiest way, like I said, is to press pause and then zoom in and zoom out on the controls to look at activities on their own. So that's just today. I might go back and look at yesterday as a whole. Then when I finish examining the timeline, I've used all my controls. There's nothing more complicated than that. I can press the exit full screen mode. Then I'm back to my dashboard to start with. Further down, we've got some messages coming in from the different sensors. And then further down again, another area that might be of interest is to look at the temperatures. Again, pressing the expand button, I can then go and start looking at all the individual temperatures, because each one of our motion sensors is also it also measures temperature as well. So I can see all the different temperatures. Now, I know the interesting one in this particular location is the greenhouse. If I want to look at that temperature on its own, I can unclick all of the other motion sensors to just look at one temperature chart on its own. So it's obviously outside, lots of things happening there, lots of range in temperature there. And I can add the temperatures back in by pressing on the individual names as well. Again, clicking, zoom back out, and I'm back to where I started. And like I said, it's just accessible from any web device. So it could be a phone, could be a PC, could be a tablet. and it's just using the login instructions your care provider's given you. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
Excellent. Well, we're very big on customer service at Cascade, so if there's anything we can help you, if you just get back in touch with us, we're here all the time. But obviously, go for your care provider if you've got any sort of direct information you need from them. But again, all of the contact details, anything you need to know is in that login instruction you've been sent. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for your time and keep in touch. Thank you.